This week, like every week, I'm previewing the companies that are slated to go public. Today we have a few traditional IPOs and a couple of SPACs to talk about. So let's settle in for IPO this week for the week of October 19th, 2020. Welcome to Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, the channel that has evolved to talk about all the big and not so big companies going public, whether it's by traditional IPO, a SPAC, or even a direct listing. This is our weekly featured show where we preview all the companies scheduled to have their IPOs for the upcoming week, as well as cover any companies with lockup expirations and notable quiet periods ending. As always, shout out to the community. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your busy days to watch these videos. And for anyone new here, my name is Kevin, and I want to welcome you to the channel. If you end up liking the video and are focused on covering IPOs, I hope you consider subscribing. After all, it's free, and subscribing will make sure you don't miss any information on the company that could turn out to be the next big thing. After such a popular response from last week's episode, I was planning to shoot this video back outside on the deck, but Mother Nature didn't cooperate as she decided to rain all over my plans. It happens. Hopefully we can do it another time or two before it gets cold and all those colorful leaves go away. But whether I'm inside or out, we'll do what we do and make sure we're getting a heads up on the new companies coming out. So let's jump into this and start with our traditional IPOs. And first up, we have Guild Holdings, ticker symbol GHLD, a mortgage servicer and lender that plans to raise $153 million at a $1.1 billion market cap. For some background, the company was founded way back in 1960 to originate and service residential mortgages. And just so you know, I say way back to any time older than me. The company provides loan sourcing and mortgage services and is among the longest operating seller services in the U.S. as it now operates in 31 states. The company says it focuses on extending the life cycle of their client relationships. And with that focus, they report that during the 12 months ended June 30th, 2020, they had an overall recapture rate of 61%. So what's that, right? Well, according to the filing, the recapture rate is calculated as the total unpaid principal balance of their clients that originated a new mortgage within a given time period, divided by the total unpaid principal balance of their clients that paid off their existing mortgage and originated a new mortgage in the same period. Now, unlike so many companies that we talk about holding IPOs, this company is profitable and has reported generating a profit each year since 2008, with their net income growing substantially since that time. For the 6 months ended June 30th, 2020, total net revenue was $604.3 million, which is more than double from the same period in 2019. A lot of this, of course, was a result of the drop in interest rates related to the pandemic that sent a lot of people out to refinance their loans, leading the company to collect more origination fees. The big question is, how much longer will the boom in refinancings last? And with an economy that is still being impacted by the pandemic, could the housing market eventually cool off? You have to consider those concerns as a near-term risk. One strategy the company does have in order to continue to grow is to eventually expand into all 50 states. Now, needless to say, there is some competition out there. And of the biggest names is a company that also IPO'd this year, Rocket Companies, a leader in the industry with tons of commercials on TV. We talked about them a lot during their IPO, so if you're interested in learning more about them or just even getting a refresher on them in order to scout the competition, I'll link the video that had the most detailed analysis for you in the description. Back to Guild Holdings. We expect to have pricing set on Wednesday, October 21st within a range of $17 to $19. Trading should then begin on Thursday. Before we move on, I just want to ask you to please press that like button or let me know in a comment that you're enjoying this video. It's so important to help the channel and the videos get traction. I'll confess that I didn't always do this when I was just a viewer, but now that I see how important the viewer's interaction is when it comes to YouTube's algorithm, I have become much better with this myself. So no pressure, but I would be really grateful if you could do this small thing to help me and the channel out. Thanks. Okay, moving on, we have McAfee, the well-known cybersecurity solution company that's been around for a long time, 1987 in fact. Notice how I didn't say way back this time. This company is basically a spring chicken in my book. And if you're wondering why they hadn't gone public before, well, they were before 2010 when Intel acquired them before eventually spinning them off a couple of years later. As for the company itself, McAfee was founded to develop computer intrusion detection and protection software and was one of the pioneers in the industry. The company focuses both on the consumer and enterprise market. On the consumer side, with their flagship product, McAfee Total Protection, the company's service provides device security and online protection that can be applied to multiple devices, including different types of devices, and across multiple operating systems. According to their filing, their consumer-focused products protected over 600 million devices as of June 27, 2020. They have long-standing partnerships with many of the leading PC manufacturers, and through these relationships, their consumer security software is pre-installed on devices on a trial basis that is then often converted to a paid subscription. For enterprises and governments, McAfee offers a comprehensive cybersecurity solution that protects customers against adversarial threats across cloud, on-premise, hybrid environments, and endpoint devices. Their cloud-native mVision platform is a solution that is designed to secure employees working on enterprise cloud services such as Office 365, Salesforce, and Slack. The company counts 78% of Fortune 500 companies as customers as of June 27th of this year. For some financial numbers, in fiscal year 2019, McAfee generated $2.64 billion in net revenue with a $236 million net loss. For the 26 weeks ending June 27, 2020, McAfee is reporting $1.4 billion in net revenue and a swing to profitability with $31 million in net income. As to the IPO itself, McAfee will trade under the ticker MCFE and plans to raise $759 million by offering 37 million shares with a proposed price range of $19 to $22. At the midpoint of the proposed range, McAfee would command a fully diluted market value of $9.6 billion. A couple of things to know about this IPO. One positive and one not so positive. On the positive side, the company is planning to offer a quarterly dividend, which would come in at an annual dividend yield of 1.7% at the midpoint of the price range. The not so positive part is that even after using the proceeds of the IPO to pay off debt, it still will have a lot of debt on the books. The IPO is set to be priced Wednesday, October 21st, and then begin trading on Thursday. Are you feeling a little deja vu on McAfee? Like thinking we've already talked about them? Well, we did, just last week in one of our featured videos. In that video, I provided a more detailed analysis of McAfee's history, products, financials, market outlook, and competitors. So if you're interested in the company and you missed that video, I'll link it for you in the description as well so that you can get that extra more in-depth information. Next on the board comes from Datto Holding Corporation, ticker MSP. Datto was founded with the mission to create enterprise-grade technology for small and medium businesses, and that technology is delivered through their growing worldwide network of managed service providers. The platform provides a family of integrated tools that enable the managed service providers to provide security and continuity services to their customers. The cloud-based platform offerings include unified continuity, networking, and business management software solutions. The unified continuity and networking offerings ensure the ongoing availability and security of mission-critical IT systems for small and medium businesses on premises, in private clouds, and in the public cloud. These solutions are simple for managed service providers to deploy, configure, and manage across their customers through a single portal. Their business management software provides critical operational tools for efficient workflow management and delivery of end-to-end managed services. The platform also includes a host of business development tools, training, and content that helps managed service providers address the challenges of marketing and selling to those small and medium-sized businesses. As stated in their filing, Gartner estimates the global small and medium business IT spend in 2019 reaching $1.2 trillion and growing at a 4.6% compound annual growth rate through 2023. In the first half of the year, the company was profitable as revenue and operating margins continued to grow. Datto plans to raise $561 million at a $4.2 billion market cap, with the company intending to use the majority of the proceeds to pay down debt. The IPO is set to be priced on Tuesday within a range of $24 to $27, and the trading will begin on Wednesday. Before moving on, we have a couple of late additions to the calendar that I want to briefly mention. The first is Abcam, a United Kingdom-based research tool provider. The company identifies, develops, and distributes reagents and tools for life science research, with its customers being primarily scientists and researchers. The other is a preclinical oncology biotech named Foghorn Therapeutics that has candidates being developed for blood-related cancers and solid tumors. I don't have much more on these companies as they hit the calendar right before I started recording, but I wanted you to know that they're out there and to give you a quick overview of what they do. Next up, we have two SPACs that I want to mention that are both looking to start trading on Tuesday. The first is Helix Acquisition, ticker HLXA. This blank check company plans to raise $100 million to acquire a business in the healthcare industry, which could cover a broad mix of companies. The sponsor is an affiliate of Corsair Asset Management, who has focused exclusively on the healthcare industry since 2013. The other SPAC is Bullhorn Holdings, ticker BHSEU. According to IPOscoop.com, Bullhorn intends to focus on leading sports, entertainment, and brand companies that have potential for brand and commercial growth with enterprise values between $300 million and $900 million. Their CEO is Robert Stryer, who is the president of M-Style, a sports, entertainment, and consumer brand marketing agency. Additionally, former NBA star and analyst Baron Davis has agreed to serve on Bullhorn's board of directors. So there's a couple of SPACs getting ready to hit the market for those of you interested in SPACs. Obviously, we'll have to keep an eye on who they eventually identify as their targets. Next on our agenda, let's take a look at companies whose locked up shares are expiring. This week, there's only one, Oric Pharmaceuticals, ticker ORIC. And then for a few notable quiet periods ended on companies we've covered in the past, we have GoodRx, Laird Superfoods, Corsair Gaming, and Bentley Systems. If you want to get a quick reminder of what those companies are all about, I'll link the IPO This Week episode we featured them in. So there you go. What do you think? Are you looking at any of these companies as possibilities for you? Let us know in the comments. And again, if you're new here or just a frequent visitor, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. It's so easy, you just got to press that little red subscribe button. And that's it. And with that, thanks again for watching, and until next time, have a great day.